Alexander, I'm so happy to meet you in Dubai. This is your first time in the city.
Yeah, true. This is the first time. I'm super happy to be there. Thank you, Ruby.
What kind of expectation you're bringing with you?
Nothing, because when I travel like this, I explain nothing. Like this, I'm always surprised. I'm always in a good way or in a bad way. But here, especially, I'm super surprised, but in a good way.
I feel, because the vibe at VAO Concept, I like the display, the merchandising and everything. Are you happy how?
Yeah, absolutely. The shop is amazing first, and to present the collection here, to have a complete, because there is two parts. There is the pre-collection and there is also the main collection.
Yeah.
It's you can have a good vision of the entire collection, and I think it makes the collection in a good vibe. Absolutely.
True. I'm a big fan of your silhouette. You work on the silhouette. You like to show women's curve, and you make women feel comfortable and elegant.
Merci.
How did you create this DNA for your brand, and how do you keep it from collection to collection in ready-to-wear and couture?
It's always difficult for me to explain how I do that, because I do it by instinct. I think, it's like it's you. It's all about women, but with my vision and with my culture about the cut and everything, because I learned with Mugler. And also when I was at Jean Paul, I've got the chance to work also with Jean Paul. He was a good technician also. And there is a lot of first of atelier, in these two houses. So I learned a lot with them, and it was like my foundation. So I know how to cut a dress, jacket, and everything. So I try to apply with my vision of femininity, with your comments, because all this synthetic, in fact, this is a combination of different things. And after you can see this collection, So I try to find the right balance between elegance, French touch, sexiness,
and simple.
Absolutely. That's I try to be radical on my clothes, to be instinctive, radical, and to give more strong power on the dress and everything, or a jacket.
How do you describe your woman? Because I see you work with Kendall on the catwalk, but also now we see Eva Erzigova looking glamorous, and she's in her 40s.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think when I think about a woman, I don't think about one category of woman. I don't have a symbol, and I work on it. Around me there is different women, from 20 years old to more mature. From artistic context and the other politic or writer. Or there is not one woman. There is different women with different message. So I take care about everything. It's I love when this is eclectic. I feel a little bit in jail when this is like one thing and precise and not something else. So I really trust on the mixity, on the it give you more culture, more power. You think differently. I think it's important to have different women around you.
To inspire you.
Yeah, to inspire.
I'm seeing here the SS20 collection. What inspires you from season to season? Really, it's a question that always we ask, but I really want to know, is it your atelier that works, that you guide them, or it's you? You say, this is the fabric, this is what...
When I finish a collection, I think immediately what I'm going to do, because there is a schedule, so you need to be...
couture ready to wear, couture ready to wear.
It's a little bit confusing, but, at the end, I try to work like this. I try to work season by season, and the couture make the illustration of what I think. There is one concept, and the pre-collection just before, it's like tinted a little bit from the DNA couture, and after the main is like a declination of the couture, more evening. So twice by year, I try to have a new thing to propose. But life inspired me. Life changed so quickly. This work challenged me a lot also, because I need to say something each season. So I think I can say you inspire me, the word inspired me, and what's happened around me inspire me, and it's what I feel, I try to express on the runway, you know, and with my clothes and with the collection. So it depends the moment, the vibes, depend the movement, the political movement, the words, the feminine message, or it depends of everything, you know, and there is a lot of actuality, you know.
We know nothing about you on a personal side. Really, you're like hidden. What do you like? What is luxury for you? What is happiness for you?
Exciting to me to do what I love, you know. Creative process, it's also it's a way to understand yourself. Also, it's like I don't want to speak about psychology or something like this, but you know, I learn a lot on me through this work, through you, for everything, because I need to have an eye, precise and neutral on everything to speak to other people, you know.
Okay.
So I try to be
How
like
is your
this.
lifestyle? Like, is it 80% work and creativity?
Yeah, you know, because it's like a chronophage work. You know, it's you don't have the time in one day to do everything. You know, it's it's also work, but it's cool like this because you've got some limits. You know, so you need to deliver a collection at this date. So it's not, you must stop your process, your creative process at this time, you know what I mean? So
What do you want to achieve? Don't tell me you're just living in this circle. Like, is there something, I see the brand on its peak now, and in terms of recognition, positioning, where do you want to be?
I think it's a new brand, super exclusive, super French, super couture. And you know what? It reminds me when I started fashion. It was during the 80s, and there is a lot of, you know, there is this movement with Mugler, Montana, Alaya, with a lot of new house. You know what I mean? But in parallel, there is also, you know, Angaro, Lacroix, all this kind of. I think it's important to create new name in the fashion world. I think it's new identity, new vision. It's more fresh in the fashion world to have a new designer like this, you know.
Okay, then we'll see you at the Couture Week.
Yeah.
Good luck for all the preparations.
Merci beaucoup.
I can't wait to see the textures, the fabrics, the feeling at the couture show that you do is extreme. Really, we cannot transmit it in video or pictures.
I'm a little bit nervous because I'm in the middle of this creative process, you know, and but it's the way to work. So I feel anxiety and insecurity.
Always feel it, like from show to show, you keep on feeling the same?
Yeah, no, you know, it's not about the business. It's about what you are going to extreme, you know, on the runway.
And the expectation.
It makes me stronger and better each season.
Okay.
So I'm super happy.
Good luck. I want to thank you for coming to Dubai.
Oh,
we love you
it's me.
here.
Yeah, merci beaucoup.
Thank you, merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.